Oh! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Review Show. I'm your host, Chris. Joined today is JoJo, and as you guys know, we're the Resident Evil bunch on the channel as we played that terrible, terrible game called Resident Evil 6.
Yeah,
so
that makes us for life.
Yeah, that was rough. I actually was going through and cleaning out videos the other day and just getting rid of stuff that I'm putting in the vault, as I call it, whenever, we get a copyright strike on something, which isn't a lot. I think there's like 5 total videos in there. It was a Cowboy Bebop DFUs and then the Annabelle and Conjuring DFUs. But I ran into the last gameplay that we did of Resident Evil 6, and there was like 3 segments in it that I hadn't edited yet that I was going to make videos, and I was like, no. That's all right. The entire thing. I was like, no. We're literally never coming back to this. So, yeah, we tried. We tried, folks, but it just didn't happen. Oh, well, wasn't in the cards. But if you haven't noticed by the title / whatever I did for the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about Resident Evil 4 Remake. There have been a lot of reviews as far as trailers this fucking month. Jesus. Okay, I think literally every single Wednesday is like another review. To be fair, some are a little bit older, but whatever. Either way, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Man, oh man. To me, and I think you shared the same opinion with me on this, that Resident Evil 4 is the GOAT. Like, it's like...
Yeah, it's the best. Like, when they said they're going to remake it, it seemed unnecessary.
Right.
It's still... You can still play it. Like,
yeah,
it's not
you can still play it. It's still legendary.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now that we've kind of moved into this space, and I really don't know who started it off. Like, I mean, I feel Square Enix doing it really put like some like really good like strength behind it, but I don't think Square Enix started it off. I don't know who did, but this we're just gonna start remaking phase now, like every fucking thing, where it's like one part of the company solely gonna focus on like the expansion of, whatever franchise, and then this part of the company is going to go back all the way here and then just start remaking from the ground up.
Capcom made Resident Evil 1 very quickly after that game came out.
Yeah.
They love to they've put out, not remade, but like re-released Resident Evil 4 1,000 times already. They will milk that forever.
Another Skyrim situation for you on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, where's Skyrim's remake at? Damn it, we need a Skyrim remake.
They did like a next gen update or something.
Nah, dude, I want a remake, dude. What's the newest Unreal Engine we're on? Isn't it like fucking 5 or something like
that?
I think 5. So.
Yeah.
We need to start getting ready for Unreal 6, JoJo.
They can't make Bethesda can't anything because they're making Starfield forever.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man.
But the trailer looks good.
The trailer does look good. The trailer does look good. I feel my first concerns with Leon, which I don't think we were doing. Yeah, we were freaking neck deep in October content at that point. I feel like the first time I watched our little teaser that we were getting the remake trailer, or the trailer for the remake, I felt Leon was fat, especially that end scene where it just shows him in the trenches. Like it was more his coat, but his coat just was so bulgy, and like they definitely slimmed it down. I noticed that in this trailer, definitely, because I wasn't the only one. Like that was like one of the top trending things on Twitter for Resident Evil was Fat Leon makes an appearance in Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it's so crazy to me that we live in a culture where so many people could just get pissed off about literally anything. And fat shaming's been something that goes back and forth, blah 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 blah. Whatever your views or whatever your views, but it's like when it comes to games, it is all hands off. No one gives a fuck. Like I can't imagine somebody walking out and fat shaming being the top trending thing on fucking Twitter about a specific actual person versus fucking Leon, and it was like fucking crazy, dude. It was nuts. I mean,
Twitter likes to hone in on one little thing.
Oh, for sure.
It's Mario movie. It's his lack of ass.
Yeah, true, exactly. So it's like we lost. I guess people view it as we lost the right to judge real people's bodies. So now we're just doubling down on every fucking video game, an anime character, an animated movie. We don't like Sonic's face, which rightly so. That was a fair
That was
call.
correct.
We need more Mario ass.
Leon should be a thin boy. He's doing big acrobatic jumps out of windows all the time.
Yeah, no shit. So, but yeah, no, they definitely slimmed him down a little bit, which I like. So there are a couple things that me and JoJo were talking about off camera. We'll go ahead and start that conversation now. Ada Wong, she just can't catch a fucking break. She can't catch a fucking break. Resident Evil 2 Remake, she was fucking flawless. Flawless. Her character model looked great, hot as fuck. Her voice acting was fucking right. Everything about her was great. And then we get to Dead by Daylight, where they fucked her character. Like, so many people were pissed, dude. They took away her heels, gave her flats. She looks a little bit more chunky. She's got like this really weird expression on her face the entire time. It's really weird looking. People were fucking livid, and they haven't fixed it literally like at all. And then a lot of people were actually saying that, and they were saying it was weird because it's like they already have characters of Asian descent in the game. We have Fing Mei, and we have there's like 2 other Asian women in that game. They're all like, so it's not like you guys don't understand how an Asian face works, because apparently you do. They're all like, we would much rather you just get rid of Ada Wong altogether as a character and just release her as a cosmetic and just use the face of one of these other characters, like a costume. And so they literally were talking about it, and I can't remember how far the conversation actually got, and then they released a cosmetic cosplay of one of the Asian chicks as Jill Valentine. I was like, these motherfuckers, dude. They just missed the fucking mark. It's terrible. But if you look, they tried to take her from the remake. So if you look at Ada Wong from the remake in her red dress with the fucking pantyhose and the heels, and then side by side that next to the Dead by Daylight Ada Wong, it's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. People fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I love Ada Wong. She's like one of my top favorite Resident Evil characters, even though you don't really do anything with her. She's fucking awesome. Love her. She's great. So, yeah, the voice actor in this one, not my Ada.
I don't think she sounds very good.
I don't either. Not my Ada. Yeah, not the biggest fan of it. She sounds weird. Another one that we talked about was Ashley. She, to me, sounds way too confident, where I felt like Ashley was definitely like the Princess Peach of the Resident Evil 4.
Ashley sounded more like a child originally.
Right. She was
I used to get those
younger.
calls from GameStop when I pre-ordered a game, and they used Ashley's voice from Resident Evil 4 for those. I'm Ashley from GameStop! So it's really in my brain forever. Hard. And yeah, she like sounded like a whiny kid, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe they tried to make her sound a bit older so it's less weird when Leon's hitting on her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I guess she's technically she's an adult. I think she's supposed to be 18.
Yeah, I think so too.
But like she sounds in the original game, pretty young.
It's like, look,
so maybe that's why.
Ashley, your job is to hide in the dumpster until I'm done fucking this shit up.
Yeah.
You can come out.
And there's a scene in that story trailer where she holds a gun.
Yeah.
So maybe they're making her a little less passive or something.
Yeah.
Like if that game has a flaw, it's occasionally managing Ashley.
That's fair.
It's not the best to have to worry about her shit.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah, it would be nice if like she had like something to kind of defend herself, but at the same time, like I feel like Resident Evil toes a line that like half the population just doesn't give a shit about, solely due to the fact that, you know, we're okay with it because we like the characters, and then 2, no one is willing to choose that as the hill to die on. But like 75% of the shit Leon does, he should be able to do, just like plain and simple. Like you could be as fit as Leon is, but you can't do half. There's like some.
Or goes crazy. Yeah.
Well, wasn't there like a cartoon or a show or something where he did some like fucking high stakes shit, like fucking coming out? I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was this insane scene, and I can't remember what the fuck it came from now. Where he did like this insane shit. I mean, fucking honestly, just go look at fucking Resident Evil 6 shit, because that was all action, 24/7. But still, more than half the shit he does, he shouldn't be able to fucking do. But I don't I don't know how much it will mess the flow up of where it's like, all right, we have like these specific operators that are able to do this shit to where like this random chick who has absolutely zero background in fucking anything is just like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got it, Leon. You handle shit over there. I got this down pat, dude.
I'm just thinking
Ashley.
maybe you can like hold them off for a moment before they grab her or something. I don't think she's gonna be doing like spin kicks like Leon does.
I hope not. That would be fucking
that'd be weird. Yeah.
So I'd be like, well, I mean, why are we even here? Why is it Resident Evil 4 Ashley edition? Like, why is Leon even here? Let the motherfucker have a day off.
I'm sure she's still rescuing.
Oh man. So yeah. Other than that, I mean, I like what I saw. I think the game is going to be fucking gorgeous. I mean, like
did you watch the like extended gameplay?
A little bit, yeah. I did a little bit of that, yeah.
I mean, like the village part they showed looks like the village part. You know, looks way better graphically, but like pretty directly just the thing from that game and that last section of it. Like, I love that whole thing.
Which, as someone who has lived through a total of 3 big boy remakes, in my opinion, which would be Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, Resident Evil Remake Part 2, and Resident Evil Remake 3, I would say that I am a way bigger fan of keeping stuff faithful. I know that
when it
wasn't
works.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think that whenever you make a game and you choose to turn it into a franchise and you build a canon, I personally don't see where the benefit is of going back and like retconning shit. Like, if it's not timeline breaking, I don't understand why to go back and fuck with that. Like, whenever you use the word like, you know, remaking, blah 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 blah, we're staying faithful, truthful to the game, and then you don't. It just leaves room for you to get fucking bombarded with hate and everything else, and for people like myself to be just upset with the fucking project. But there's a very thin line that I think that can be fucking crossed, where it's not so much of a we're doing, because no one wants a shot for shot. Like, no one's sitting here going, I want this to be the exact same experience that I could pick up right now for a fraction of the fucking money. You know what I mean? Like, no one's saying that. But there are places where things do make sense. Like 7 Remake is a perfect example of the shit with Jessie. Like, Jessie was just a polygon in the original.
Yeah.
We got to meet her mom. Well, we didn't really get to meet, but we got to hear her mom. We got to see her fucked up dad. We got to steal shit from their bedroom. We got to learn that Jessie was at the Gold Saucer doing plays and shit. Like, all this background stuff around Jessie. That was cool as fuck. And then we got Kingdom Hearts injected directly into the game, and that was less cool than the rest of the stuff. So it kind of, you know, like I said, that kind of is like, okay, this fucking canon is being changed now, so now it's its own project. I'm not looking forward to this the way that I was before. I think that that can be done with all these remakes, because, I mean, there could be stuff that we don't know about, Ashley, that could be injected into the game. There could be some more side things going on between Leon and Ada that they could fucking expand on a little bit. But whenever you go and, you know, like I said, we do something where it's like Ashley's able to just fucking hold her own and fucking top shit down, and all of a sudden she's like this undercover fucking CIA agent who's also going to show up.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm taking it to the extreme for the point here. You know, that's where that shit changes, and it really fucked up. So I'm more of a fan of these faithful remakes where they have the room to expand certain things. One of the rumors that are circulating around that I talked about during the Silent Hill 2 remake is the fact of, instead of Pyramid Head just being there for cutscenes that kind of shove James in the correct way, for him to be more of a roaming boss who is also trying to hunt you down and kill you the entire time you're fucking running around the Silent Hill, but still pushing you. Like, he'll still be in his normal scenes he's supposed to be, and you'll have your final showdown with him at the fucking end, but he's also a roaming enemy that's just constantly, you know, trying to keep you on pace and keep you moving forward, which I think is a great fucking addition, because it doesn't break the canon. We never thought, like, James and Pyramid Head were fucking best buds that were about to fucking sit down and crack a beer, you know? Like, we knew that Pyramid Head was dangerous, and we didn't want anything to do with it, and that's why when we saw him fucking mannequins over a counter, first thing we did was hide in a fucking closet. Like, that's you know, that's the point in that. So, like I said, there's things where I feel that they can make certain things different, and honestly, Resident Evil, the franchise itself, especially with 7 and 8, has done so well with the roaming enemy. I would love for them to find a way to incorporate that before, because I don't remember there being anybody that's even close. Like, we had Mr. X,
I mean, you
obviously,
kind of,
too.
yeah, there's not really anyone who, I mean, like, there's a bit where, all section where Alazar's left hand follows you around or something, I think. That's, like, just a boss fight. It's not even that long.
So I wouldn't
make Menendez show up a little bit more early on, maybe.
Yeah.
Like the big guy.
Yeah.
They gave him a hat. That's a big change. They gave him a hat. He didn't have a hat before.
There you go. That's
true. So there was like some other publications got to do like gameplay play it a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a change they made that I'm genuinely upset about.
Oh.
Which is in Resident Evil 4, early on, Leon finds like a wolf. He calls it a dog. In like a bear trap. You can rescue it.
Mm-hmm.
It shows up later to help you. In the remake, you find the dog dead. The dog is just dead in that trap.
What?
Can't rescue the dog.
Damn.
Fuck that. Because that dog kicks ass.
Damn.
Helps you with a big guy. I'm genuinely mad at it.
I wonder if people are outraged by that or not. You know, and then by the time the game comes out, it's like the dog is alive.
I'm not outraged, but like it. Like why change that?
Yeah, why?
Everybody
exactly.
loves that dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No?
Why do certain shit like that? It doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, but that just makes it worse. Like that's taking the dog everybody loves, and there's stuff you can change and maybe cool. I don't know. But if there are 3 dogs instead,
give the dog a gun.
give the dog a gun. Yes.
America.
Yes. Change the plot so Leon fucking dies and then Luke's over.
There you go. Did the wolf didn't have a name, did it?
No, it's just a dog. I mean, he just says, "Hey, it's that dog," and it shows up, and then that's it.
What's the name of fucking? Oh my god, I'm trying to think now because we're talking about fucking dogs. Final Fantasy 16. What's the name of that fucking wolf that we have?
I don't know, Fenrir?
No, it's like Trog or Trolog or something like that.
It's a terrible dog name. I don't know.
Torgal. That's what it is.
Okay.
Torgal is the name of the little puppy that we see, and apparently it's going to be our companion as we're older. We'll talk about that more on the fucking Final Fantasy review show. But
they could change it so Mike, the helicopter pilot, survives. That'd be okay, too.
That's...
everyone, or at least let you save him. Happy ending for him. That'd be great. Maybe they can let Wesker be more active in it, because there's like... The stuff Ada's doing is related to Wesker somehow, and it's implied in the original game, but they never really get into it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the whole, like... Somebody's supposed to die, let's just let them die. Like, if you have the option to help them before, that's fine.
But if the dog is dead, then we have to have some win. There
has
to be a trade.
True. And that trade is not Ashley being able to defend herself. So.
No, the trade is Mike, the helicopter pilot, surviving.
Oh, man. That's nuts. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, from what I've seen gameplay-wise, and what I've seen, I mean, I'm picking it up. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be nice to be able to play that one again.
The other thing I got from the whatever preview I saw, I've been worried that they're going to make it, like, too serious, kind of, because, like, Resident Evil 4 is goofy as hell in a lot of ways. Like, Leon makes, like, dumbass jokes all the time.
Yeah.
And he still does. Apparently, the "Where's everybody going?" bingo line is still in there. When the town clears out, so he's still making dumb jokes.
That's good.
Also, there was that scene in the extended gameplay trailer where he sets a cow on fire, which was insane. He can shoot a lantern, and it falls down, and there's a cow in a barn. It catches fire, and then charges the villagers.
That seems about right.
And Leon says, "Bill me for the damages." So, I'm all on board. This seems good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm on board with Leon having like the funny personality. Like he seems like he could be that character.
Like Chris,
you know what I mean?
You have Chris to be the serious military guy, and Leon just kicks ass.
But at the same time, I guess I could potentially see those roles reversed too. where Chris is like the hardened veteran who's trying to find the humor and shit now, and Leon's like the more serious rookie who's trying to be taken seriously. Blah 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 blah. So I mean, I could see both roles, but I definitely think like the funny aspect suits Leon. I could see that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be really, really good. Yeah. What do you think they're going to go next?
I mean, I guess they can remake 5 if they want to.
Do you really think they're just going to go straight up that way?
Maybe 0? They haven't done 0.
My
buddy, on a train or something?
My buddy, who I would say Resident Evil is his Final Fantasy, obviously based on myself, wants Codename Veronica.
Oh yeah, I've never played that one, but that's a way to go too. Yeah. Like 5 is too recent, just really doesn't need it.
5 really does not need it. I mean, we just released 8. That's fucking 3 games ago. Like that's really not that fucking.
It is also 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's true too.
5 is a longer ago than you want it to be.
Fucking getting old, dude. Fucking getting old. No stopping that train. That's for fucking sure. But
5 came out in 2009. So,
God damn.
It's, it could do it if they really wanted to.
I'd be okay with it. I'd still play it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, but 0 probably, or Code Veronica both make sense.
Yeah. I mean, 5 was my favorite before 7, and then 7 was fucking phenomenal. I mean, you know what they could do? They could remake 6 and just not make it suck. That'd be pretty cool.
That's where they could end up going, or like, now they end the branch of this Ethan stuff with 8, and then just make new games following the 4 remake. Like, just here's an alternate timeline where what if the world doesn't go toward Resident Evil 6?
Yeah, true.
What if different things happen?
Yeah. I think that they could do some real good by not making Resident Evil 6 suck, and the best way to do that is just to delete everything you had.
Right.
Because it was trash. Do it. And then remake it from the very, 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 very ground up. Like, I mean, that game was terrible. That would be great. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. I appreciate it. Because I would like to say that I've played and have beaten every single Resident Evil title, and I can't do that right now. Because I will not play 6.
Conceptually, I love the idea of 6, which is like, what if all the guys got together?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's get everyone involved, finally, like Leon and Chris.
Yeah. Exactly. Leon and Chris are actually fucking together, balling out. Fucking let's do a fucking chapter of Jill and fucking Claire. Why not? Fuck it. Let's go. Yeah.
And maybe you don't need to introduce that Wesker kid.
Yeah, you don't need to introduce Wesker kid or the fucking annoying chick that was with Leon. She wasn't necessary at all. Yeah, she wasn't necessary. So
remember, we got far enough, it turned out Ada Wong was like a biological experiment or something. I think it turned out she was a bioweapon somehow too. That was weird.
I got to a point where I started to hate that game. Like,
yeah,
it started to become Cuphead for fucking me and JJ, where I was just like, I like recording with JoJo. I don't like what I record with JoJo.
Yeah.
I just we gotta play Resident Evil 6 again. No. The game was bad, man. The game was bad. Like, I get it. At some point, our job as entertainers is to try to find the ways to make it entertaining. And that was rough. That was rough. I think the only time I legitimately had fun in that game was when we were in the subway system. And you just got mowed the fuck over by that train that came out of fucking nowhere. And your body just ragdogged, and I couldn't stop laughing. That shit was funny. Other than that,
had a few minutes of fun rolling around. Like, there was, for some reason, just get on the ground and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was weird. That shit was weird. But, oh well. But yeah, like I said, 4 looks good. I'm super excited to play it. I mean, obviously there's not too much. The trailer we got was pretty small. Not too many crazy things going on there. More stuff to find, I guess, to complain about than anything else, which is, once again, the voice acting is really
but it makes it look like they're doing, especially with the gameplay footage, it makes it look like they're doing it really directly.
Which is good.
Because like that 3 remake, they took out a lot of shit, I think.
Yeah, 3's like super fucking short. Yeah, it's like stupid short. What is the...
So, like, every part of 4 is pretty, like, they can cut down the bits at the end where the zombies have guns sometimes. Like, that's the least interesting thing, but... That game kicks
6
ass.
hours. If you're playing on a standard difficult setting, fully exploring every area and backtracking for items you might have missed, Resident Evil take around 6 hours to beat.
Yeah, and like RE4 is a good, if you don't know what you're doing already, 15, 20, probably. I can barrel through it at this point.
I'm not able to find... It doesn't say this is the remake, but it's saying that Resident Evil 2 you can do about 8.5 hours. Okay, remake. I mentioned it took me about 15 hours. But I don't know if that's considered both or just one or the other. Either way,
it's probably all of it.
3 is stupid short. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Apparently, there's an article. Producer or something that says game should be the same length, basically. The remake, 4 remake is going to be as long as 4.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna be as long as 3. I was like, what?
No. That's the nightmare scenario. But no, they
should just they need to start cutting that fucking price down. They're gonna keep cutting out fucking content.
Yeah, that game is no filler, basically.
No. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, like I said, that's unfortunately. I mean, I don't really have too much on it because, like I said, that's just the kind of trailer it was. Like I said, there were more things for me to be a little bit more picky about than me being like, fucking, I hate it, because I don't hate it. I'm super excited for it. I'm definitely going to play
I think it's good that it reaffirms that it looks very accurate.
Yes.
Like that's significant, I think.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the big deal these days with these remakes, where people are trying to see how things are more faithful to, what's going on. And I think that was one of the things that a lot of people enjoyed about the Silent Hill 2 remake trailer, was that we got to see so many different scenes, some that are way far into the game. And they did release it. They had been working on it for 3 years up to this point. And that the budget is completely backed by Konami. So, yeah, so like they're being as faithful to it as possible, which is great. So, and seeing the same thing with 4 was kind of nice. Super excited about that. So,
I mean, Capcom must know that, like, hey, this is a big deal. 4 is the thing. Like, they've nailed it.
Yeah,
first time.
They should know. Like, they really should know. But oh well. But that's all I had to say. Do you have anything else to throw on there?
I guess not.
Yeah, kind of a shorty. Nothing wrong with that. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you enjoyed what we talked about, let us know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, share. Once again, let us know your thoughts and views. Are you going to play the Resident Evil 4 remake? Are you upset about Ada Wong? That's fine. Some of us are. It's okay. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.